HBO Max continues to purge the very thing that gave it its name, their catalog. I mean, it's only HBO Max because it had a huge, humongous catalog. And they keep taking out more and more things. Soon it's going to be HBO minimum. But HBO Max removes 256 Looney Tunes shorts, 3 seasons of the Flintstones. Warner Brothers Discovery's content purge of HBO Max continued with a year-end culling of a bucket of classic Looney Tunes shorts and the Flintstones episodes. As of December 31st, HBO Max removed seasons 16 through 31 of the original Looney Tunes library. Variety has confirmed. Still remaining on the services are Looney Tunes seasons 1 through 15, which comprise 255 shorts spanning 1930 to 1949. The shorts that were deleted were released from 1950 to 2004, including What's Opera Doc, Feed the Kitty, Rabbit of Seville, Duck Amuck, and One Froggy Evening, as noted by Vulture. In addition, HBO Max has pulled season 4 through 6 of the Flintstones, a total of 78 episodes. The first 3 seasons of the Hanna-Barbera classic are still available on the service. The Looney Tunes and Flintstones content was licensed to HBO Max from Warner Brothers under an intra-company deal. Those licensing agreements expired at the end of 2022, and HBO Max did not renew them, as it seeks to reduce content expenses. It's unclear whether the Looney Tunes and Flintstones content is no longer on HBO Max. That is no longer on HBO Max will be available on other streaming platforms. HBO Max's removal of the Looney Tunes shorts was reported December 31st by a Twitter account called The Cartoon News. In a follow-up post Monday, the account said, without citing a source, that the Looney Tunes clips were removed temporarily due to a maintenance check to fix the Photoshop titles, and that they will be returning to HBO Max soon. A source familiar with HBO Max told Variety that the Looney Tunes shorts will not, in fact, be coming back to the service. So they lied. Since Discovery's acquisition of Warner Media to form Warner Brothers Discovery, the company has made a series of content cutbacks aimed at reducing expenses. They basically have been ruining the company. That has included canceling HBO Max original series, Minx, reversing the season 2 renewal, and HBO's The Nevers. Earlier in the year, HBO Max had expunged multiple exclusive film titles and original series and 200 older Sesame Street episodes. All told, Warner Brothers Discovery said last month the company could incur content impairment and development write-off charges of up to $3.5 billion as the result of the merger. In addition, Warner Brothers Discovery last month announced plans to remove several shows from HBO Max, including Westworld, The Nevers, Raised by Wolves, F-Boy Island, Legendary, Finding Magic Mike, Head of the Class, and The Time Traveler's Wife, in order to license them to third-party free ad-supported streaming TV FAST partners. At the same time, Warner Brothers Discovery is prepping a merged HBO Max Discovery Plus platform set to launch in the US in the spring of 2023. The company hasn't announced the details on pricing, packaging, or name yet, although Max is among contenders. Max should not be among the contenders. It should be minimum, because that's what they're offering us, the absolute minimum. Because they are getting rid of, it's like the whole draw of HBO Max was that they had this huge catalog from all these different sources and they're getting rid of it. How is it still HBO Max? So, anyway, I have one more thing to share. James Marsden on shocking Westworld cancellation shows fate should be based on more than financial success. So, even the actors on the shows are regretting the decisions HBO is making on canceling their shows. The actor called it a disappointment to have HBO announce in November that it was ending the sci-fi series after 4 seasons, especially when there was only one more left. James Marsden is opening up about his series Westworld getting shut down before receiving a proper send-off. The actor who played Teddy on the sci-fi series told Rolling Stone in an interview published Tuesday that he remains disappointed by HBO's announcement in November that it had canceled the series after 4 seasons. Marsden debuted his character in the Westworld pilot that debuted in October 2016 and starred in the first 2 seasons before returning this year in the fourth. I'd be lying to you if I told you that the way we ended Westworld wasn't a disappointment, Marsden said. I'm never going to speak without gratitude about any of my experiences, but it would have been nice to be able to complete the story we wanted to finish. I love this Westworld family. It was one of those unique opportunities to be a part of something where I also would be sitting at home ravenously waiting for the next episode as a fan. The star explained that he knows such decisions often come down to money. I totally understand it's an expensive show, and big shows have to have big audiences to merit this expense. I just wish it was about more than financial success. But who knows? Maybe there's some world where it can get completed somehow. Maybe that's just wishful thinking because I know we have plans to finish it the way we wanted to. HBO's decision to end the pricey Emmy-winning series from co-creators Jonathan Nolan and Lisa Joy followed a notable decline in linear ratings for the third season. That trend continued for season 4, which signed off with its August finale. In a statement about the cancellation, HBO said it was tremendously grateful to Nolan and Joy, along with the immensely talented cast, producers, and crew. Marsden's Westworld co-star Luke Hemsworth shared a similar sentiment during a November interview, saying he wished the show could go forever and that the cancellation was disappointing. The series cast also include Evan Rachel Wood, Thandaway Newton, Tessa Thompson, Ed Harris, and Jeffrey Wright. So, and if I recall correctly, Westworld is going to be going off. They won't keep those episodes on the platform. So now, once a show leaves, is canceled, now it runs the risk of being killed off completely and obliterated from history because they're going to take it off the platform altogether instead of leaving it there for somebody to enjoy later on. It's sad because a lot of people have watched shows that have come on to watch shows after it's gone off the air. I've done that. And you could continue to make money off a show after it's gone off the air, but yeah, this is Warner Brothers Discovery ruining what was turning out to be one of the best streaming platforms, and they have just gone steadily down in everyone's opinion since the merger. And it's a shame. it's a real shame because it had real potential to be for greatness. But that's all for today. I will see you next time. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thanks.